Hello everyone, welcome back to Analysistrends. In this video, we are going to learn about the technique which is balance scorecard. I'm Rupam, I'm currently a business analyst, and in the previous video, we have covered the first two techniques, that is acceptance and evaluation criteria, and then the backlog management. This video is the third technique as per the Babok, and which is used in strategy planning. So let us deep dive and understand how this technique can be used. Please stay till the end of the video. So we have three different perspectives of example given out. Do not skip this because this is very important, and stay tuned till the end and you will able to see different way of looking at balance scorecard with an example, and I've also drawn the infographics so that you better understand. Let's move forward and understand what exactly is the context of particular balance scorecard. The definition here is to track and measure the project progress and performance from multiple perspectives, right? When to use the balance scorecard? We use throughout the project lifecycle from planning to delivery. Why do we use? To give a comprehensive view of project performance and align activities with strategic goals. How do we use that? KPIs, which is nothing but key performance indicators, are defined for each perspective, might be financial, customer, internal processes, learning and growth. We collect and analyze relevant data of each of those perspectives and review them regularly in order to uh, test their performance against the target. What to remember when you use balance scorecard? Ensure whatever KPIs you have collected are or defined are relevant, measurable, and aligned with project objectives. Where to do or where to use? We use this in strategy planning and performance management process. Now, for the one who have not understand what exactly it is, to recap, we have divided or defined this in a very simple English. So it will be easy for you to understand the same context there. The purpose to track, measure project progress from different angles. Yes. When to use? Use all way through project from start to finish. Why to use? It gives full picture of how project is going and help keep activities aligned with goals. How to use? We have important metrics for different areas like finance, customer satisfaction, internal processes, and learning. We gather data and check performance regularly. What to remember? We whatever metrics we have identified are important, can be measured, and match the project goals. Where we use this in planning and managing performance strategically. Let's come to an example. The example here is how do we use the balance scorecard for a real-time order tracking feature. Okay, now the purpose here would be to track and measure the implementation and performance of a real-time order tracking feature from multiple perspectives. The major goal is to implement how it will be implemented and how will the performance will be tested or measured from different angles. When we use this, we use throughout the project lifecycle till the project is delivered. Why we use it? It provides a comprehensive view of future performance and ensure alignment with strategy goals. Let's say such as customer satisfaction is one of that particular goal. Operation efficiency, technology robustness is also one of the other uh, alignment. How do we do this? So we have KPIs, we have, let's say, identified from each of the perspective. Now we need to be making sure that the perspective can be from financial, customer, internal processes, learning and growth. So we collect and analyze relevant data. So in the next part of the video, we're gonna look into each of those angle from financial perspective, from customer, from internal process, and from running growth. So do not skip. Next is what to remember when we do it. Wherever we have identified the KPIs, we need to make sure that those are relevant and are achievable. Where to do? We already knew it that we're going to do it in the managing and planning. So let us use our first way of looking at customer perspective for this feature. So based on the customer perspective, we measure the customer satisfaction and usage of real-time order tracking feature. When we use this, we use during the feedback session, user testing, and post launch reviews. Before even launching, we use it, or during the feedback session and user testing. Why we use it? To meet the customer needs and enhance their experience. How to use it? We collect and analyze user feedback, track usage metrics, and measure customer satisfaction levels. What to remember when we do this with respect to customer perspective? Ensure feedback is collected from a diverse user base to get comprehensive insight. And where to do customer feedback session or user survey or feature usage analysis. What happens when you do this? We get a KPI. So what are those KPIs in case of customer perspective is we need to find or measure the user satisfaction score. Next, number of user utilizing the tracking feature. Next, frequency of feature usage per user. Next, customer feedback and review. So these are the KPIs which we need to focus on with respect to customer perspective. Next we have is a financial perspective, right? Now, in case of financial perspective, what we understand here is we need to measure the financial impact of implementing and operating the real-time ordering feature, right? Now, when to use during budgeting, cost estimation, and financial review meetings. Definitely. Why do we use that? So that the feature is cost effective and provide good return of investment, right? How do we use it? We track cost related to development, maintenance, and potential saving from improved efficiency. What to remember? Include both direct cost, that is development and testing, and indirect cost, which is server usage, third party service fees, so that we are effectively utilizing the cost. Where to do? Definitely financial projecting, planning, budgeting, performance review session. What are the KPIs we get out of finance perspective is development and implementation cost to implement this particular feature, operational cost, both indirect and direct, server, third party API, and other cost with respective the development, cost saving from reduced customer service inquiries. How much cost have we actually reduced by doing a customer, I mean, by getting the customer or reducing the customer service inquiry? What is the return of investment? Is what you need to define with respect to financial perspective. Next is the internal process perspective. What exactly it is? To measure the efficiency and effectiveness of process involved in implementing and maintaining the real-time order tracking feature. When to use it? During development sprint, process optimization meeting, and performance review, we use this internal process perspective. Ensure that internal processes are streamlined and contribute to success delivery of feature. Track development process, bug resolution time, and system performance metrics. What to remember? Focus on continuous improvement and minimize process bottlenecks. Development operation team meetings. So development is the point where we use internal process perspective. What are the KPI we need to make sure while it is developing? Is development life cycle, how it will be developed. Bug resolution time, how much time it will take to resolve a particular bug. System uptime and performance metrics like response time, load time, performance, effectiveness, right? Number of reported issues till date. How many of them are, and how many we should get, and what should be the bug resolution time. So all these KPIs must be defined. That is nothing but the balance. We are balancing everything with respect to using the scores, metrics, measures. Last one is a learning and growth perspective. Measure the team ability to learn and adapt to new technology and methodology in implementing a real-time ordering feature. Definitely, we need to make sure the customers are aware of or are being able to use this particular feature, right? Otherwise, it's a waste of money, waste of time. So when do we use it? During team training session, skill assessment, and performance reviews, right? Why do we use it? To ensure team remains capable and motivated to handle current and future challenges. Definitely. Track training completion rates, skill improvements, and team satisfaction. What to remember? Encourage continuous learning and professional development among team members. Team management session, training programs, or skills workshop. Basically, this particular learning and growth perspective is for both customers as well as for internal team as well as for the particular project members and everyone. What are the KPIs that you need to keep in mind? Number of training sessions completed in case of providing that feature information, improvement in relevant skill using an API, optimizing performance. Like it might be for development team, they need to be working on APIs, and those particular might be new for them, so they need to be upskilling it. Team satisfaction and moral score, how much team is involved or engaged in this particular project. Rate of innovation and new ideas proposed by the team, that might be another way of identifying the KPIs. But this is where we every time learn and grow by doing each and every project. Cool. So this particular thing, you can take a screenshot of this. This is a balanced scorecard with respect to perspectives and KPIs. Next is how exactly in a this is out of context of examples, but this is real-time implementation techniques can be used with respect to each of the perspective now. So I'm doing it for customer perspective first. Then we'll use analytical tools, example Google Analytics, to track user engagement and satisfaction. Collect customer feedback through surveys and in-app feedback forms. While doing, conduct A/B testing to optimize user experience based on real-time data. So this is the way we can implement the customer perspective. Next one, it would be the financial perspective. Next, the financial perspective in case of real-time implementation techniques may vary. And how can we do that? Use project management tool like Microsoft Project to track and forecast cost. Implement cost tracking software, example QuickBooks to monitor real-time expenses. Conduct regular financial reviews to compare actual cost against budget. Right? So this is all about the financial perspective in case of building it for real-time implementation. Next, internal process perspective. How can we define that? Use agile project management tool like Jira, Trello to manage development sprint and track progress. Implement continuous integration and continuous development pipelines to streamline deployment process. Monitor system performance using tools like Relic or Datadog. So these are some of the system performance tool you can use it. Next, we would look is the learning and growth perspective in case of real-time implementation technique. So provide access to online training platform like Coursera, Udemy for team skill development. It might be anything, but you need to give them the platform. Schedule regular knowledge sharing sessions and retrospective to encourage learning. And last one is use performance management tool like 15.5 Lattice to track individual team growth. So this is all about the balance scorecard technique with an example with perspectives, keeping in mind that how can each individual define the KPIs in implementing and making sure that the right implementation and the matrix is defined for each of the perspective from different angle for any feature or any project you work with. So go to analysistrends.com/BA techniques where you can able to find all the 50 techniques content available there. You can go and learn more about the techniques there. And thank you for watching this video. If you really like it, please hit a like and comment if you have any doubt or if you want to know anything in detail about this. And please stay connected and subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much. Have a good day.